I am about to start filming. However, Huntington looks so cute. Hola amigas, bienvenidas to the Sana Sana show.
Sana, 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 colita atarana.
I am your host, Daniela Garcia, and it honestly feels so weird saying that, your host. What I mean by that is I want to host a little show, and it's kind of, I guess you would call it a variety show because I'm not going to do just one thing. I'm probably, hopefully, going to do get readies with me and chats and interviews and like video essay style videos, maybe some live stuff. I kind of want it to be a little bit of everything, a little bit of just laughter and healing. And that's kind of why, girl, do you not know I'm filming a show right now? What's going on? You got to bring the loudest toy. This is the one she wants to play with right now. So I wanted to do a very raw get ready with me today. I have all of my makeup right next to me in a junk pile. Oh, also, this is definitely going to be a bilingual show. Okay, my life is bilingual, my brain is bilingual, my show will be bilingual. I basically wanted to start here, right? Aquí con Sana Sana, Colita de Rana, which, if you don't know, you didn't grow up Hispanic or around Hispanics or have seen many of the memes, we have a little saying that goes, Sana Sana, Colita de Rana, si no sana soy, sanarás mañana, which basically means, and I'll give you the literal translation, but of course, stay with me, right? It means heal, heal, little booty of a frog. If you don't heal today, you'll heal tomorrow. And now that's basically it, right? I'm kind of taking that last little phrase, if you don't heal today, you'll heal tomorrow. And I'm making a whole show. Healing includes a little bit of everything, right? Food, laughter, friends, therapy, hard things, all of it to heal and grow and be our better selves. So my grown-up version, right? It might not be scraped knees or like when we were little kids and your mom would put, little vaporu on your chest, right? When you had a little cold. But it's our type of healing. It's anxiety, chronic illness. We're going to talk about chronic illness, which I have, and it's kind of the whole reason I'm here doing this thing. But heartbreak, burnout, right? Feeling lost, all of that, all of those things. By the way, the world feels like it's crashing all the time. So if you're with me on literally any of those things, I hope that this is the space for you. Entonces, tengo que platicar de esto. This episode really isn't about this particular thing. However, I feel like it's been my catalyst to, I guess, look inward so differently and so unexpectedly. And it really did kind of change my perspective on many things. And it's kind of the backstory of why I'm making Sana Sana, or like where this feeling of wanting to make a space to heal comes from. I think there aren't a lot of spaces for... Hey, baby. You like the smell? I just don't think there are a lot of spaces for just talking about chronic illness in a non-always sad way. Now, I have really sad days. Like, really sad days. I have days where I wake up and I cry because I'm really, really sad. Diagnosis, no matter what it is, isn't easy for anyone. MS diagnosis rocks your world. And I know that a lot of people know what I'm talking about. So we took a little break because Huntington needed to eat and have some playtime, and now she's taking a little nap. So I had a little doggy break. But the sun might be a little different. That's why we took a little break. However, we're back and I still have not done my makeup. I still literally need to get ready. I do have things to do later on today. So let's get going. I know this episode really isn't about basically my MS story. However, I'll make a dedicated video on how I got diagnosed with MS and kind of just more things surrounding that topic. However, that is so important to the Sana Sana show, and basically because I went on this MS retreat not too long ago, which by the way, I literally thought it was fake. It was like too good to be true. If you are a young adult under the age of 40, you're gonna want to look up MS Impossible. They're an incredible organization. If you're struggling financially, if you're struggling mentally, if you are looking for community answers, I mean, there's just so much that they do. Yeah, I got diagnosed at age 27. Wow, I'm 29 now, but I got diagnosed at age 27, and definitely not on my bingo card to get diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Also, what is MS? Yeah, honestly, I didn't know much about it, and of course, just like a lot of us, like, don't know a lot about other illnesses, especially if you're not ill, right? When I got MS, it took a while, but I really needed to find community. So I found MS Impossible, and I went on this incredible retreat that they hold. It was their second ever retreat. And wow, I'm literally so lucky. I feel like I hit the jackpot. It was like the perfect time, perfect place, perfect people. I couldn't be more grateful to have found other people that I really relate to and that I really needed to talk to, that I needed to be re-inspired by. Just basically perspective. You get perspective on so much, on both your self-validation, right, and things that are going internally, but also external perspective that maybe you weren't seeing, because sometimes we're a little bit tunnel vision, right? I wanted to create a space that made me feel the way that retreat made me feel. And of course, we can't go on retreats 52 weeks out of the year, right? We got other things we gotta do, blah, 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 real life stuff, whatever. However, I can hold a space. There is a space out there. And one of my favorite things is watching YouTube videos and listening to podcasts and learning about other people that way. Besides books and things like that and movies, that's a huge community space right now. So that's where I think Sana Sana basically comes in, and it clicked for me. I love YouTube. I have loved producing. I have loved editing videos. I also love to chat. If you know me in real life, you know that I'm a big chatter. I could talk. I could do a little chit chat. Siempre cuando estaba en la escuela, mis maestras regañe y regañe por estar. Creé un espacio donde puedo hacer exactamente eso. All the kiki that I want. So yeah, while diagnosis was difficult and it has brought on some challenges, it was a huge reminder, especially at this retreat, that we have one life. We all collectively have one life, and we are all struggling and battling our own things. But what we can all do is live our life as authentically and as fully as possible. And I know this is like very live strong kind of thing. It's not like that, girlies. Okay? It is hard out there, and it is difficult out there, and like, but like, we're also really, really strong. We are so strong. I met so many people that had incredibly difficult stories. Like, and I'm hoping, here's my thoughts. I'm hoping that some of my friends will also like to share some of their story. So I'm hoping that at some point I could do some interviews. I don't know what that really looks like just yet, but I am not the only person with a story, and that's kind of my whole point, right? I'm hoping that there's a lot of us out there that are needing a friend. Okay, I am using it's just a Smashbox palette, and I'm just doing a smoky, kind of like pinky, bronzy look. Now that it's kind of spooky times, I'm loving like darker shadows and things. And then I'm going to pair that on top with a little Vespa from the Color Pop Limoncello palette, which is one of my favorites. I unfortunately smashed the mirror and do not look like at my palette. It's literally so dirty. Okay, I kind of love that. If I could only ever take one product ever, it would be blush. It would be blush because this is a multi-purpose tool. Even though it's like fall going into winter, I am still using a rosy color. So this is Rosy Reset by Beauty Creations, and I am honestly a big blush girl. So that is, I definitely have blush blindness, and that's okay. That is totally okay. If you also have blush blindness, you get me. And yeah, this is for all my blush blind girls. Oh, and this one is Chili. Yeah, Chili by Say. Say, I think. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm saying their name right. Ooh, see, that wasn't enough. That really wasn't enough for me. Yeah. 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 I want to look like I'm bitter, you know? Cold, like cute. Flushed. I swear, the more blush, the better. I don't make the rules. I just don't. I hope that looks cutie the way I feel cutie. Okay, so let's honestly finish up and maybe talk about, I guess I'll close it off really. There's so much that I want to chat about. I kind of just wanted to do a very short, fun intro to what this show is all about. I already am kind of writing and excited about the next few episodes. I'm always hopefully going to interact with people and bring people on, and or maybe do live some things. I don't know how to involve more people, but that's what I want. I want this to not just be a show about me. This is just my little healing cutesy corner that I've got going on. And I don't know if it's going to be this specific corner always, but it will be a space where we can just chat. Podemos hablar de todo, de lo que sea. Oh my gosh, this next thing that I've got is so cute. It's literally one of my favorite things to bring out during the winter. And I only really use it during fall and winter time because of the color. It's a plum shade. I'm not a big, like, darker toned. I usually am very pinky. During the winter time, I love to go a little purple, a little plum. And this is just a tinted lip balm from Sky Organics. So good. My God, look at that. So, I don't know how to close this out. Thank you for getting ready with me. Gracias por estar aquí conmigo. I hope to bring you so much more laughter and topics and good vibes and healing, like we talked about. Más comunidad. Ojalá que todos los amigos que quieran se vengan, todas las amigas que se unan a este canal. This is what I kind of want to do on this channel. And again, if you would like to come back, I'd love to have you. Reach out to me, chat with me, and I think that's it. So thank you so much for being here again, and I hope to see you next time on the Sana Sana Show. Bye, mis colitas de ranas.